President Trump is just moments away from departing for Poland, and the stakes couldn't be higher after North Korea launched its most advanced nuclear test yet. U.S. Ambassador to the UN, Nikki Haley, has requested an emergency UN Security Council meeting. That's expected to take place later on this afternoon. Now, the White House is calling for the global community to take action. Overnight, a show of force. The Pentagon releasing these images showing the U.S. and South Korean military firing missiles into the waters off South Korea. This after Pentagon officials confirm North Korea successfully launched an intercontinental ballistic missile, which could potentially deliver a nuclear warhead to the United States. Late Tuesday, Secretary of State Rex Tillerson said the U.S. strongly condemns the launch, calling it a new escalation of the threat, adding global action is required to stop a global threat. The North Koreans releasing new video of the launch overnight, along with pictures of Kim Jong-Un celebrating its success. The leader urging the nation's scientists to, quote, frequently send big and small gift packages to the Yankees, an apparent desire to conduct more launches in an effort to taunt the U.S. In his 4th of July remarks, President Trump not mentioning the threat.
May God bless our military. May God bless forever the United States of America.
But behind the scenes, crisis meetings underway with an eye toward China. Mr. Trump has tried to foster a strong relationship with President Xi Jinping with the hopes that China will intervene, even hosting President Xi at his resort in Mar-a-Lago back in April.
The relationship developed by President Xi and myself, I think, is outstanding.
But weeks ago, after the death of American Otto Warmbier, who was detained in North Korea, the president seemed to lose hope, tweeting China's efforts to pressure North Korea had not worked out. Now, the president renewing his call to action, tweeting that China should put a heavy move on its North Korean ally. Mr. Trump talking tough himself last week.
The era of strategic patience with the North Korean regime has failed.
All of it following this. Before taking office, Trump tweeting back in January, North Korea just stated that it is in the final stages of developing a nuclear weapon capable of reaching parts of the U.S. It won't happen. Now, on his second foreign trip, the president will urge partners and allies, including China, Japan, and South Korea, to step up against the threat from North Korea. But the options are limited. Sanctions are a possibility, or even moving some military assets into the region. The administration signaling military action is still a last resort.
But the bottom line is it would be a catastrophic war if this turns into combat.
The president's first stop overseas will be Warsaw, where leaders will look for Mr. Trump to reaffirm his commitment to NATO. That's something that he didn't do in strong terms during his first European trip. His next stop will be Hamburg, Germany, for the G20 summit. That's where he'll be able to press China's president, as well as the leaders of Japan and South Korea, face to face to get tougher on North Korea. Matt, Savannah.
All right, Kristen Welker at the White House. Kristen, thanks.
Hello, Today fans. Thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Subscribe by clicking that button down there and click on any of the videos over here to watch the latest interviews, show highlights, and digital exclusives.